lot of fun to see old friends. I've sailed the J22 for a number of years, and my boat's actually out on the water. I chartered some people, so it's nice to see old friends. And 42 people came from all over the country. We have some people that traveled 30 to 40 hours to get here, so hopefully the wind will cooperate and we'll be able to get some races off, and it's enjoyable.
Morning, Josh Richline. I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas. I am the Vice Commodore here.
Greg, not Corley Turman, past Commodore.
We are from Corpus Christi. We're the only boat that actually represents the yacht club. All three of our members are from the club.
Oh, that's true. Robert Moreno, our third, is also a yacht club member.
And then a full race, I believe, Monday. And the actual racing for the world title starts on Tuesday. The first gun is at 11 o'clock.
Racing through Friday. I believe 2 races a day, except for one day we'll have at least 3.
Yep.
Hopefully.
With the awards happening Friday, 6 o'clock.
What's the feel of the competition look like, and where are they from, you think?
It's all over the country. Unfortunately, not the world because of the pandemic, but we have really tight competition in this group. A lot of great sailors. There's previous world champions from the J22 and world champions from other fleets that are present and going to be racing. So it's top heavy fleet, very competitive, pretty close, but they're all good guys and ladies. It's been a fun time for the last year and a half for Josh and I, kind of learning this boat, because we knew the Worlds were coming to Corpus and it's in our backyard. We better be here, and so I think we finally got it. But we'll see how we do against some really, really good competition.
So there's 43 total boats. A good number of those you'll find are from Texas. And then other ones, I think we represent 13 other states. As far away as, I want to say, Wisconsin.
Yeah, there's
New York.
Wisconsin, I believe, New York.
There's a
Oklahoma.
Missouri boat.
I mean, they're from all over.
Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, no Worlds competitions. We had the South Africans signed up. They were going to charter a boat, but they just can't get here. And if they can get here, the quarantine getting home is just very onerous.
Yeah.
So,
And we can't leave out, there's some other local boats, local competitors that are going to be in it. Chris Corley, who is racing on Misconduct with another good boat, James Friedman's boat out of Dallas. Phil Davis is going to be racing in this Worlds. And
Doug.
Then we got to mention Doug, who is going to be, he's going to be in the hunt for this world title. I think he's got a great crew. He's a great sailor.
if you're looking at a local favorite, it's probably Doug.
He's the man. And Joe and James on his boat, or Jim. They're a great bunch of guys, great sailors, and they do really well on this boat. So look for them to be up there.
Morning, my name is Chris Corley. I'm a member of the Corpus Christi Yacht Club, and this year for the J22 World Championships, I'm racing with Misconduct. James Friedman is the owner. Our foredeck is Angel Schellenberg, and I'm the trimmer, jib trim and spindle trim. We hope to be mixing it up there with the top guys, but we'll see. Purchased the boat in 2019 and been practicing ever since. It's done a lot of challenges doing the transition from a J24 to a J22. But together the crew has been sailing probably the last 6 or 7 years, and we've kind of got the crew work down, but we're still learning the boat and still trying to make progress there. It's come a long way, but we hope to still be a competitor of contention here at this venue. We plan on having good starts and manage the fleet well. We hope to, with a fleet of this size, 40 boats, starts are pretty ideal. You have to get a good start. You have to get off the line with boat speed and get a good clean hole so you can have boat speed at the start. But other than that, fleet management is also the other thing. If you do get a bad start, you got to figure out a way to get out of there pretty quick and get off to a clean lane and get out there. The chop can provide a little bit of issues here, being a shallow bay and some breeze, but just kind of keep the boat powered up and keep going through that and keep the boat speed up is the game plan for us. We got 9 races scheduled, so hopefully we can pull out some good numbers from that, but right now we're still going through the measurement process, and this is going to be an interesting couple days. I've already been in the foul weather gear and running, trying to make weigh-in, so I got to deal with that for probably another couple more hours, and then back onto the boat projects from there. So it's going to be a fun couple days coming up. I'm looking forward to the racing, looking forward to some parties coming up, and meeting a lot of friends that I hadn't seen in a while from our travels across the country, and seeing these guys again, and especially since last year was COVID. There was no travel, and this is great to see people again, especially the turnout that Corpus is having this year for the Worlds. This is great. Glad to see everybody here.
Good day. We're the crew from the Hot Ruddered Bum. We're from Nashville, Tennessee, and I'd like to introduce our crew. And number 1 is Shannon Blaylock Watson, and Shannon also has a 34-foot catamaran, but this is her first race boat. And then there's Elspeth Brown, and these 2 young ladies had never raced before until they came in to this, and this is their first major regatta. Then on the far right, Sonny Keith, and Sonny and I raced against each other for years and years and years with his former skipper, and now he's sailing with me, and we're just having a really good time here. My name is Galen Freeman, and I was actually the first secretary of the International J22 or the J22 Class Association years ago. Well, in 1983, Rod Johnstone designed the J22, and I was, at the time, a J-boat dealer and selling J24s. But he came out with the J22. We had met at one of the boat shows, and he said, let's have a national championship. And so our first national championship was at Marblehead, Massachusetts, at Eastern Yacht Club, and at the end of Marblehead Neck. So we meeting we had at the Eastern Yacht Club was, well, my wife was with me, Carolyn, and we had Bob Johnstone was making a presentation to all the people that were there, because he said this is going to be the nucleus of the class. And he said, now who here has a publishing business, publishing magazines and stuff like that, and maybe could just do a little newsletter for 2 or 3 months? And my wife was kicking me under the table that don't let him lead you down this road. But I said, well, I guess I could, which meant Carolyn, or my wife Carolyn, and everybody in our office could. So I said I could. Well, we did that for 18 years, founding the class. We founded the European class. We went to South Africa early in the 90s, and raced with that class down there. So it's just been a worldwide success, I believe. We wound up getting accepted for the U.S. sailing as one design class. So we're having a ball. Thank you. And I think everybody, I can speak for everybody here, Shannon and Elspeth and Sonny, that we're just tickled to death to be here.
Okay, in third place, holding 1586, pressure drop, Mike Marshall, Zeke Horgan, Eddie Horgan, Joanne Bishop, 26 points total.
Huge thanks to, obviously, Corpus Christi Yacht Club, all the volunteers. Mark Foster, you get a special thanks in our heart, because obviously we had your boat and we didn't sink. No, it's way faster than we were. No, exactly. No, it's all good. You fantastic job this weekend just getting the races in, and awesome sailing conditions for us all. Huge thanks to my team here, Zeke and Emmy and Joanne, who couldn't make it. They obviously made it so that it was I basically didn't have to do anything in the back of the boat, and that was really an awesome time. So thanks again, and congrats to Travis in second and Jeff. I couldn't even see you most of the weekend, so I don't even know where you were. You were just gone. So really awesome job, Jeff, Rod, and Paul. So awesome work. Thanks, guys.
So we're up to second place. Second place, USA 1542, bow number 42, Honey Badger. Travis Odenbach, Chris Warner, Dustin DeMore. 24 points overall.
Okay, so everybody's saying their thanks and everything. Mark Foster did an amazing job. He's done a lot of He's unreal with this, and there's no one else I'd rather have up there than him. So thank you, Mark. Brad, the gang up here, awesome job. I can't wait to come back next year. So my crew, Chris Warner, Justin DeMore, probably hate me right now because I screamed at them the entire weekend. But I love you guys. Thank you. So thanks so much. See you for the 24th.
Okay, we're up to the magical moment here. USA 24, Kits and Giggles, Jeff Rowe.
Freeman, who's been out here forever and ever and ever, is still out there pounding it along. How about Galen Freeman right there? Love you, Galen. First, I'd like to thank my team, Rod Favela, Paul Forrester. Obviously, Rod and I have sailed most of the year. Paul just hopped on in the last 2 weeks. Our other crew, Kenny Wolf, was supposed to sail with us. He hurt himself July 4th weekend, wasn't able to sail, but did some great coaching. Rod moved from the bow to the middle. And, it's great when you can just pick up a guy like Paul. A couple of Olympic medals, he's from Corpus. But most of all, just great guys to be around. And we're friends. We all sail at Rush Creek Yacht Club in Dallas. We hope y'all can visit us. But just had a fabulous week with these guys, and thank you very much. Nice job. Also like to thank our families, Aaron, Carter, Sydney, who had to leave early, Hannah did bow for us early in the year, Eric Hepker sailed with us, and Kenny just get us tuned up and get ready for this event. Hesela, Carrie, thank you very much. Rodrigo, Carl, Luke, appreciate it. And then I'd like to thank Corpus Christi Yacht Club. Mark Foster, where are you, Mark? Mark, fabulous job as always. Mark always just has a good point on how he does it, where he does it. And he had a cast was just seconded on, thank you. I've been down here the past few years. I helped with the youth champs and helped with the World Sailing Youth Worlds. And in conditions like we had yesterday afternoon and today, and knew what we were expecting, knew what we had to do, and knew the conditions, and the team just did awesome. So thank you, Corpus Christi Yacht Club. Thank you, everybody, for coming out, and what a great event. We'll see you on the road next time. Well done, well done.